Hey everyone, it's Niki Luther here in Palm Coast, Florida. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about seller's contribution to closing costs for the buyer. Some people are curious as to which loans they can get the seller to contribute to pay for some of their closing costs. Closing costs are when you purchase a home, when you get a mortgage, the costs, the fees of doing those things, to record the deed, all of those things. Let's just call them closing costs for this video, which that is what they're called, but let's just continue with the thought that you already know what closing costs are. So, closing cost contribution, different loans that you can get through your lender allow you to have the seller contribute to that. This has to be negotiated when you make your offer. So you can't say, when you're halfway through, you're almost ready to close, you can't say, oh, hey, by the way, can you pay $4,000 of my closing costs for me? It has to be done when you're placing an offer. So you want to make sure that you and your realtor sit down and really think through the offer that you're going to make. If you have the money for closing costs, or if you need some assistance with closing costs, you're going to want to negotiate with the seller to see if they can pay. Some sellers will not, and some sellers will gladly pay based on how much their bottom line is going to be at the end. Or sometimes if you offer a little bit more, a little bit higher than the asking price, but ask for a contribution and closing costs, sometimes that works. This is all stuff that you're going to want to talk about with your realtor and get it kind of straightened out. Like, for instance, it would be a big deal for like a first-time home buyer with something like USDA, where you don't need a down payment to purchase the house. If the seller were to contribute for the closing costs, then really the buyer wouldn't need any money up front to buy the house. So you want to make sure that you and your realtor get together, you talk about offers, you think about it, you sit down and think, this is the house that I really want. Let's see if the seller will help us out. If not, maybe they'll do half, maybe they'll do 1/4, something to where the seller can help contribute to your closing costs and kind of give you a little bit of breathing room financially at closing. So if you guys have any questions, I know this is a very broad topic because there are different loans, and also if you're buying a house cash, then you really wouldn't have that much closing costs as a buyer. So like I said, if you have any questions, if you're kind of a little bit confused, if I wasn't clear enough for you, please email me at nluther@palmcoastrealestate.com. I hope you all have a wonderful day.